Hello gamers and gamerettes, I'm your host Dargarth the Gaming Redneck, and we're coming to play some more Persona 4. We're actually starting this, and I want to let you know right now, I have played this prior to this video, but I screwed up and made an hour and 40-minute video, so most of this first three, I believe the first three videos will not be played blind. It's be redone. We're going to redo this over again. Make shorter videos, but I will release the hour and 40-minute video as well when I release the first video, so y'all can see my true reactions on this. Once the first three videos are done, which one is going to be 30 minutes, the other one will be a 30-minute, and then we're going to go to a 40-minute video. And once those are done, the rest of it will be blind, so
well then, that concludes this audition. We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, thank you for everything. We'll get back. Oh, good luck. I'm rooting for you too.
Excuse me? Yuko-san?
what's going on here? Oh wow. Man, imagine that.
What the? Was that a scream?
It was from the studio. Hey!
What?
What's going on?
So, it's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it. When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side, and you never wake up.
A midnight channel over again? Alrighty, so let's get this going on here. It's Margaret. When you awake.
Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
I'm not. Then why am I here? She fixes.
Reality, mind, and matter. Normally, only those who have agreed upon some form of contract may come here.
Really? Well, I must sign some contract then, because I'm here. After saying so, she turns her gaze down as if in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room. If you are here, there must be a reason for it.
Well, let's find out.
Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
Alright, let me guess. The woman before you straightens her posture slightly, then faces you directly. It seems she's going to tell you a story about someone other than yourself. Who does she intend to tell you about? Yeah. We already know who this is about. The Swag Master!
Yes, I know just whose story to relate. This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors can match. I knew him as Yu Narukami.
Swag Master.
In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town, he formed an irreplaceable bond with his friends. The power of their bond supported them. Through every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers, they formed in, at the risk of their own lives.
Naruto and his friends. Part 1. See, this way should have happened in the first place. Production company, Taraka Production Practice Studio.
Rise-san's very late. It's past time for our lesson already.
You're younger than me, but she's a detective. And 5th generation of the distinguished Shigami family. Shigami family. When I first met her, she had problems with how others saw her and presented herself as an adult man. Now, though, she's shifted away from that. I nod to Naruto before taking out my own cell phone and scanning the black light screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about you?
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened. But in that case, I think you'd be the first one Rise-san would contact, Senpai.
Rise Kumajami. I done messed her name up so bad. Rise Kumajami. Blah, 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 blah. Bad. She's a underclassman and a year younger than me, like Naruto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takuri Productions. Just like Naruto, she had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Rise's comeback is essentially the reason ordinary high school students like us are here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
The festival as well. Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy. Even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance move daily. Though Rise is busy with work, she's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me. Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba. I want all of us to be our absolute best on stage, so I'll do whatever I can to help achieve that. But man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red. We'll show her. We're gonna pull this off whatever it takes, and then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
You're a true professional. My hat is off to you.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun. Come on, let's get this rehearsal started.
Oh, good. All 3 of you are here.
The studio door opens, cutting off Rise's words. The man poking his head through the doorway might be the only friend face here besides Rise in this unfamiliar studio.
Inoue-san, what's up? Wait, is that you, Nozomi? Oh my gosh! Hey girls, it's been forever!
The man called Inoue gives a smile and enters the room we're in. There are a number of girls behind him, but I don't recognize any of them.
I'm sorry to interrupt your practice, Yu-kun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Rise-san's manager.
Could you spare a moment of your time? There are some people I'd like to introduce you both to. They're another idol group with Takura Productions. They'll be performing at LMB, too. Allow me to introduce Nozomi Nakahara, Tamami Uesugi, Sumomo Ujima, and Tomoe Sayama. These are the next generation of idols, following in Rise-chan's footsteps.
I see, so they're Rise's juniors. The 4 girls clearly are all part of the same group, smiling at us, dressed in matching costumes. The only thing matching is the dots. That's it. They're all different colors. They're not matching. Just saying. This isn't good. I'm not an expert on the showbiz world to begin with, so there's no way I know about them. It is rude to tell actually teen idols to their face that I don't know them. If Yosuke were here right now, things would be different. However, backup comes from an unexpected place. Nato is the one to speak up and previously lost in thoughts next to me.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Kanamin Kitchen.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that's right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you 4? Where's Konami?
Konami-chan's doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
Konami Kitchen. I recall hearing that name. I see they're the members of that group. If I remember right, they're a popular idol group made to center around Konami Masudi, another Rise's junior. The four girls Inu-san's brought here makes up the group Konami Kitchen, minus Konami-san herself right now.
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Konami too much lately. I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
Oh, I do. Trust me, I know how big that event is going to be for your group.
Hey, I want to do photo book work too. I want to model lots of outfits like cute swimsuits.
All right, Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll make sure you get a crack at it.
Tomoe-san gives a weary sigh at Tsunami-san's clinge of Inu-san's like a pouting child. They're supposed to be Rise's junior, but I can't get a read on any of their actual ages. It's a little baffling. How old are they actually? If I be speaking directly to them, how polite should I be? Well, I'm thinking it over. Naoto, who seems startled by the presence of the completely different way, mutters somewhat taken back.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Rise-sans.
What? Am I that much like them? Is that what you think of your coach?
Oh, no. That wasn't my intent at all.
So this guy's Yu-san? Huh.
If I recall, Inu-san earlier introduced this aggressive girl must be Tanami-san. After walking over towards us, she looks in my face and stares intently at me. Do I do something to offend her?
Is something wrong?
I'm not falling for it. You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit.
Jeez, there she goes again. I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
I see, so that's the kind of girl she is. When I nod to receive word, Tomoe-san dramatically points at me. What now?
Just you wait, Yu-san. The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than you. It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
Huh? The air in the room goes rigid at Tomoe-san's bizarre example. Was that intentionally awkward, or should I say something back her up?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
Hey, why'd you go with you-know-what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
I can't be done. Goldfish poop.
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image. Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
Shut up!
I picked a different choice last time. I should have picked the same choice, but I'm sorry about that. Sumo-san darts away from Tasami-san and chases her while Tomoe is watching the exasperation. This suddenly became a sketchy comedy. That's when the last member standing next to Tasami.
Breaks on these girls. If you don't, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Rise-senpai? And there's more coming, right? I heard they're your friends, but they're not your boyfriends, are they?
Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible? But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
Wow, shocking. For a moment, the four of them are lost at words upon hearing Rise, and an odd silence settles. What's wrong? I don't think what she said was that weird.
Friends, huh?
That sounds so nice.
Then again, you could say you senpai is special to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, is that so?
Cutting off my train of thought, Rise grabs my arm and clings like usual. I know she's just joking, but Rise, can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people?
Rise-san.
Go Rise, go Rise, go Rise. No.
Oh dear. Well, I guess if anyone can get away with it, it's you, Rise.
That reminds me, Inoue-san. You're done introducing everyone, right? We need to get started on our lesson.
You're right. We ought to get going in that case. Everyone, let's break until the evening interview. Could you stay in your dressing room so I can come get you later?
Okay.
The members of Konami Kitchen replied in unison and bowed before promptly and smoothly filling out the room. Maybe it's odd, but ever since I started coming to Takari's productions, I've seen a lot of people here automatically shifting gears like this. They really are professional. I suppose it goes to show that even those girls are entertainers through and through.
Please excuse us.
Oh yes! The TV spot for LMB is gonna start airing today. You should let everyone know. It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Nice. Thanks, Inoue-san.
Inu-san is the last to leave, and we're back to just the three of us in the studio. Then sudden quiet is like the aftermath of a storm. Naruto almost involuntary.
A TV commercial. Well, that's what we filmed the other day, yes? It's really going to appear on TV.
Is it finally hitting you? That's right. All our smiling faces will be on TVs all across Japan. So there's no backing out of this now, okay, Naoto-kun?
Come now. You needn't say it like that.
I'll email everyone about the ad later. Let's get practicing.
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
Probably so.
On that point, I agree. I doubt they'd ever miss festivities like this.
She has a point. I think of the faces of our friends in Inaba and can't help but smile. The Love Meet Bond Festival TV commercial introduced all the participants in the event. So we all participated in that filming too. We're gonna appear on TV, and this time it won't be on some bizarre program that only comes on at midnight. That does feel a little embarrassing, but it'd certainly be a exciting experience. Not to mention my friends are even more attentive to this kind of thing than I am. Not to mention, they're probably already invited each other over and are waiting for the commercial broadcast. The funny middle image brings a smile to my face.
The Love Meet Festival. Let passionate songs and dance echo across the world. In addition to this all-star cast, there will be special guests. The talented devilish idol, Rise Kujikawa. The meaty idol group, Konami Mashita and Konami Kitchen.
Come join us. At LMB Festival, we'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy, so...
Enjoy everyone!
Oh, there we are! Where? Right there!
We had a huge sale on large flat screen TVs today.
Mommy, don't look at me.
Whoa. You know they're gonna be there. That night, Rise, Naruto, and I were still spending our time dancing practice at Takari Production Studio.
One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Naoto-kun.
I wish I would show them dancing. That would be kind of funny.
Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
This is intense.
Yeah, now, Naruto, you think you should be in shape, better shape than that, huh?
I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Just dance with the music, baby. Just dance with the music.
Is that how it works?
Damn right it works how it works.
You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
Just have fun.
I don't think of anything, really. I'm just having fun.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If you're trying to get across the message that this is fun, then us dancers need to be having more fun than anyone.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it. In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words.
Nato. Stop being a walking dictionary.
So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
Come on, Naoto-kun. You're still overthinking it.
Damn right she is.
It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel. In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Already? Can't we please, take a short break?
We say still rare to go, but it's clear to see that Nato's legs are shaking and she sounds flustered. A quick break might help. And I decided how I can help the situation. My cell that I set off to the side begins to ring loudly and vibrating. Beep 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 beep. Card shows Yosuke Hamaru. Yosuke to the rescue.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit to take this.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Hello? Yosuke?
Yo, partner. Are you okay to talk right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Yosuke, my partner in crime. At the sound of a familiar voice on the line, I can't help but smile in relief. My partner, Iniba, keeps talking in his usual careless, carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial. We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on.
Alrighty.
Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon. Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I look forward to it.
Okay, folks, we're going to end this video right here, and we're going to pick it back up and continue on from this spot here. So take care, and like always, be a gamer and play the game.